What I'm doing, y'all, I remember I did some video. My mother took some pictures sitting up on that thing right there. I forgot who took the picture. I think I might have did. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm going to have to ask her about that. But I remember they changed. The only difference is they changed the name of it. But this is the same spot from years ago, way before YouTube even existed and way before it came out. But it was the same spot right here where I got pictures and music and a video of her standing, sitting up, literally sitting up on this thing right here, in this very spot right here. And I feel like since I did that, it's like it made history. It's a history spot. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm actually doing the video right here. You know what I mean? Because to me, I have videos that I did like 6 years ago when YouTube, back in the day, like in 2013 and 14, I took and learned how, once I learned what YouTube was, because I didn't know what YouTube was in 2012, because it came out in 2005. YouTube did, but I wasn't nowhere near YouTube. I didn't even know what YouTube was. What the hell is that? Like YouTube. What is that? It was like something afresh. So my mother stood right up there and took a picture up there, or sitting up on that thing, up on the top of that thing in that very spot. I think at the time she might have been about 42, like 42, between 42 and 43. She stood up on this, she sat up here, like, hold on. She literally sat up here like this, sitting up here like that. She stood right up there. So I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the little spot. But anyway, what I'm gonna do while I'm looking at, they just changed the name to this here. That's all. Yeah. So yeah, she took a picture right there. This was way before we even thought about a Georgia or going to Georgia. We didn't know nothing about. I didn't even know what a Georgia was. Matter of fact, we was living in these apartments years ago. We was living in these apartments years ago. Just give y'all some history. But I was born in New Orleans, me and my sister, and we was raised up in Hammond, We kind of like lived in the tall Bennett, but we grew up here. But we pretty much grew up here, all around here. I was in my 20s. Between, like, we know some people that lived there, named Troy Blunt, lived right there in that place right there. I remember all of this here when I was just in my 20s. Now, I don't know if this camera gonna cut out, but I'm just trying to hear up and get as much as I could. You know what I'm saying? I used to live, me and my mother, family, we used to live right up here in that same apartment up here. The numbers never changed. They never changed. Number 92 is still the same. This was before we had moved in Lions Way Apartments. We lived right up there in that apartment up there. Yep. And we know a friend of ours that lived over here. I'll show y'all that another time, because I don't know if this thing gonna stay on. It probably will cut out. They got Mexican brothers and sisters living in here. And the lady that used to live here in 15, I don't know if nobody still live here. But I'm gonna see. Yeah. So I don't really know if I'll come back over that way probably tomorrow sometime. That lady, she might be done moved up out of here. So what I'm gonna do, people, I'm just gonna get up out of here, and we gonna talk. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back this way. So I don't know if this gonna cut out pretty soon or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully it don't cut out pretty soon. I'm gonna have to get me like another camera device, a phone or something. That way I can record long. I won't have to worry about that. I can get like that way I have more space. But I used to walk all around here when I was like 18. I lived right up in number 8 up here. I was like 18 living up here, and we lived in. This is number 92. My bad, 92. I lived right up there. It was like 18, and back over here to this one. I don't know. Hopefully the camera stay on. This video is entitled just giving history of what happened where I used to live and giving a history of what